God just put it in my spirit that I need to come on here and give y'all my testimony. And I'm going to make it as brief as I can because I don't want it to be too drawn out. But listen, the things that God can do in your life and like how he can really just turn things around once you let go of control and you fully surrender yourself to him, it's amazing. For a very long time, I was stuck in this negative, like this negative spirit. All these different negative entities and spirits was just like attached to my life, and I was operating in a very unpositive, ungodly way. I, made life and a lot of things look good, because I always was taught you're not supposed to look like what you're going through. But I was very angry for a very, very long time. I was not happy with my life. I felt like a failure because I had a child at a young age. Although I, was 19 years old, that was pretty young. I had a child at a young age. I had a lot of things like traumatic things that was done to me, or that I was going through, and I looked for love in the wrong place, fell in love with someone who also wasn't as healed and not in the best place or whatever in life, and we had a very toxic relationship. But out of that relationship came a blessing, which is my son. And for the first 6 years of my son's life, I was literally living in survival mode. I was going through so many things, and within this past year, God has like just really shown me just how much like he is in control of my life. If I just allow him to have control of my life, he can do the work and do what needs to be done in my life. So I had to let go control. 2024, I really had to isolate myself and pull myself away from everything and everybody. I went to therapy for 6 months. I sacrificed and allowed my son to live away from me because I did not want him to have to deal with the hurts and pains that I was dealing with, and I didn't want to put that, onto him and cause any pain and trauma into his life. He didn't deserve that. I had to let go and release a lot of things, okay? And I even found myself like doing things that I should not have been doing, and I still would get on here. I would get on social media. I would get in front of family and friends and put on this persona as if I was happy in life, and I really wasn't. But girl, let me tell you, I finally had released control, and I started to get in my word. I started to allow God to like really show up and show out in my life, and I kept going. I didn't allow the things that was being thrown at me to stop me. Like the devil was really trying to ride in my life. Like he was literally in the back seat, like, yeah, y'all might as well just go ahead, let me get control of this. And like I'm like, let him do it, let God do it. And I'm still telling God how to do it, and he just like, whenever you're ready to be the passenger seat princess and not the passenger seat driver, I got this. So when I finally claimed my seat as a passenger seat princess and I let God get in that driver's seat, so many things started to open up for me. I am now living out dreams that I prayed for. Like I'm happy that I'm a writer because I can actually go back into my journals and see where there was times that I was praying to live in the same state, in the same city that I am in right now. I prayed over my job. It was either this job or corrections. Corrections, obviously, that wasn't my portion, but God let this one be my portion, and He had it just of what He wanted to give to me. So I just wanted to touch and agree and add it and let it be added to God's resume of just how good He is of a worker, how good He is of a father, how good He is of a miracle worker, that He does not mind giving us what we ask for. But do we mind releasing control and allowing Him to have His way in our life? So I hope that my testimony is able to touch somebody's heart and to allow them to know that don't give up, trust God, and to really release control, get in that passenger seat. Don't be the passenger seat driver. How we would tell somebody if we driving, they trying to tell us what to do. Baby, you passenger seat driving. Don't be a passenger seat driver. Be a passenger seat princess, a passenger seat king, and let go of that wheel. Let go control. Stop telling him what to do, and you follow suit on what he's telling you to do. Clock it. Y'all have a good day. Love y'all.